What happened to Loverboy? Loverboy was formed in 1979 by vocalist Mike Reno and guitarist Paul Dean. Both were veterans of Western Canada's rock scene, with Reno working with the band Moxie while Dean toured and recorded with Scrubolo, Kane, and Streetheart, and Dean was rehearsing with a new band in Calgary, Alberta. One of the musicians working with Dean invited Reno to stop by and jam with the group, and Reno quickly concluded that he'd found the singer he'd been looking for. The two began writing songs together, and with the addition of Jim Clinch on bass, Matt Frenette on drums, and Doug Johnson on keyboards, Reno and Dean's new band became Loverboy. After a few initial gigs, including a show opening for Kiss in Vancouver, Paul Clinch left Loverboy and Scott Smith became their new bassist, completing the band's definitive lineup. Loverboy's initial demos attracted no offers from American record labels, but Columbia's Canada branch signed them, and the group shortly went into the studio with producer Bruce Fairbairn and engineer Bob Rock. The result was Loverboy's self-titled debut, which was an immediate hit in Canada, selling over 700,000 copies in a matter of months. The band went on a touring spree that year, putting on over 200 shows with bands such as Cheap Trick, ZZ Top, Kansas, and Def Leppard. Columbia then signed Loverboy for the US as well, and on the strength of hit singles like The Kid Is Hot Tonight and Turn Me Loose, the album climbed the charts in America while the group toured hard in support. Released in 1981, Get Lucky, also produced by Fairbairn, was even more successful, spawning the band's signature tune Working for the Weekend and rising to the top 10 of the Billboard 200. They opened for Journey when the album was released, and Get Lucky also won an unprecedented 6 Juno Awards, the Canadian music industry's highest honor. Issued in 1983, Keep It Up maintained the multi-platinum success of Loverboy's previous albums, and the band launched an 8-month world tour in support. In 1984, Loverboy recorded the U.S. team theme for the 1984 Summer Olympics, Nothing's Gonna Stop You Now. In 1984, Reno took time out from the band's busy road schedule to record a duet with Ann Wilson of Heart, Almost Paradise, for the soundtrack to the film Footloose. It became a major hit, reaching number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100. Also in 1984, Loverboy recorded a song called Destruction, which appeared on the 1984 soundtrack of a re-edited version of the film Metropolis from 1927. For their fourth album, 1985's Loving Every Minute of It, Loverboy aimed for a harder sound with the help of producer Tom Allom, best known for his work with Judas Priest. The title single was written by Mutt Lange. However, while the album still fared well, it didn't sell as well as the first 3 LPs. 1987's Wild Side, which reunited the band with Fairbairn, was their first album not to go platinum. With sales down and Reno and Dean experiencing creative differences, Loverboy quietly broke up in 1988. Reno and Dean both released solo albums, and the band staged a short reunion tour in support of a 1989 greatest hits album, Big Ones. In 1991, Brian McLeod of the esteemed Canadian band Chilliwack was diagnosed with cancer, and Bryan Adams and Bon Jovi staged a benefit concert to help with his medical expenses. Loverboy, who had worked with both acts in the past, reunited to join the bill and enjoyed the experience so much that they booked full tours for both the US and Canada in 1992 and 1993. The band's record label released its second and third compilation albums, Loverboy Classics and Temperatures Rising, in 1994. Changing taste stalled the band's recording career during this period, with Reno telling multiple reporters Nirvana killed his career, but in 1997, Loverboy returned to the studio to record Six, their first studio effort in 10 years, and the band continued to tour periodically until November 30th, 2000, when Scott Smith died as the result of a boating accident. In 2001, the band launched a tour dedicated to Smith with new member Ken Spider Senov, formerly with Tom Cochran, Red Rider, and Streetheart, joining in on bass. The same year, the band released Live, Loud, and Loose, a collection of concert recordings taped between 1982 and 1986. A 25th anniversary tour was staged in 2005, and in 2007, Loverboy issued their 7th studio album, Just Getting Started. Loverboy was inducted into the Canadian Music Hall of Fame in 2009. On February 21st, 2010, the band performed at the 2010 Vancouver Olympics Awards ceremony. In 2012, the band reunited with engineer Bob Rock to record a pair of new songs, Heartbreaker and No Tomorrow. These 2 tracks, along with a third new tune, were featured on the album Rock and Roll Revival, which combined the new numbers with fresh new recordings of 9 Loverboy favorites, which was released on the Frontiers Records label. The band was on tour with Journey and Pat Benatar from July 24th to November 16th of 2012. It finished up 2012 on the same tour when Night Ranger took up the reins to replace Benatar. While continuing to tour in 2014, it was announced on the official Loverboy homepage on June 19, 2014, that the band's newest album of all new original material, Unfinished Business, was expected to be released on July 15, 2014. In 2022, the band released a new single release and toured with REO Speedwagon and Styx. And when I'm recording this video in August 2024, I just saw Loverboy open up for Sammy Hagar Live, and I gotta say, they didn't sound too shabby, especially considering that almost all of the original members are still in the group, which is hard to say for a band from the 80s and 70s. And that's what happened to Loverboy. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Give me some facts about Loverboy that I failed to mention in this video, and let me know who I should do next. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.